You've abandoned your residence. That's what Maria heard, right there at the airport. 12 years in America, a life built from the ground up in Chicago, 2 kids, a steady job, a home, all of it shattered in a heartbeat because she went to Mexico to care for her dying mother. And now, she was locked out of the only country she called home. And here's the scary part. Maria is not alone. Every week people, just like you, are getting detained, denied entry, or deported. And it's not because of crimes. It's because of rules no one warned them about. Today, I'm revealing 10 silent USCIS rules that could put your green card at risk. Rules that don't make the headlines, but are changing lives forever. This isn't legal theory. This is happening right now. Let's start with the trap that caught Maria. Rule number 1, the 6-month absence trap. Imagine this. You're away for a few months, maybe for a surgery, a family emergency, or just an extended visit. You've got your green card in hand, and you think, I'm still a resident. What's the problem? But here's what they don't tell you. If you're outside the US for more than 180 days, even by a single day, you can lose your permanent resident status. That's right. The officer at the airport has the power to decide, on the spot, if you've abandoned your US residency. No hearing, no judge, no second chances. They'll ask questions like, where do you live? Do you work in the US? Do you have proof of ongoing ties like taxes, bills, or a valid ID? If your answers are vague, or your documents don't back you up, you could be placed into removal proceedings right there. And guess what? You don't even need to be doing anything wrong. Just staying too long abroad, without knowing the rule, is enough. Rule number 2, the 3 silent documents that prove you belong. Most green card holders assume that carrying the card is enough. It's not. There are 3 documents that speak louder than your green card. A valid U.S. driver's license, a recent U.S. tax return, an active U.S. bank account. If you're missing these, even if your green card is valid, you may be treated like someone who no longer lives in the country. Let's be honest. How many people travel overseas without realizing their bank account has gone dormant, or haven't filed taxes because they earn nothing? Those mistakes can cost you everything. Rule number 3, your address can work against you. You may think, I live with my cousin in California, or I'm staying with my aunt for now. But unless your US address is tied to you, on paper, it doesn't count. USCIS wants a verifiable, physical address that connects to your name through utility bills, lease agreements, mortgage documents, government mail, using a friend or relative's address. That might raise a red flag. Immigration systems are now flagging cases where an address doesn't line up with the individual's actual activities. One mismatch could start a case for abandonment. Rule number 4, your bank account is spying on you. This one hits hard. USCIS checks your financial activity, not to see how much money you have, but whether you're actually using your account. If your bank account is inactive for months, no deposits, no purchases, no movement, they assume you've left. Think about that. You left to care for your father, and while abroad, you didn't use your debit card. That's all it takes to trigger suspicion. No warning, just consequences. Rule number 5, no taxes filed, no residency recognized. Let's clear up a common myth. You must file US taxes every year, even if you didn't earn anything. Why? Because filing taxes proves you're still part of the US system. If you skip even 1 year, immigration may assume you live elsewhere. You've abandoned your residency. You're trying to avoid obligations. Even if your intentions are good, no job, no income, file a zero-income return. It's the paper trail that counts. Rule number 6, expired green card equals red alert. Thousands of people are traveling with expired green cards, thinking, "I've lived here for decades. They won't question me." That's a deadly mistake. An expired card equals no valid status, and that means detainment at the airport, secondary inspections, missed flights, deportation proceedings in some cases. USCIS has updated their procedures. Expired means expired, period. If your green card is close to its expiration date, renew before traveling, or at least carry your official renewal receipt. Don't assume they'll give you a pass. They won't. Rule number 7. Emergencies still need proof. We get it. When your mother is in the ICU or your brother passes away, paperwork is the last thing on your mind. But to USCIS, no documentation equals no justification. If you're gone for more than 6 months, even for a funeral or medical emergency, they will ask for proof. You'll need hospital reports, death certificates, dated medical records, anything that explains your absence. Without it, your emotional reason is treated as a voluntary departure, and your green card could be at risk. Rule number 8. The abandonment profile system. This is where it gets scary. USCIS is now using a behavioral profile to flag potential abandonment cases. What's in this profile? No current U.S. address, inactive bank account, no tax returns filed, no economic activity, multiple long trips abroad, expired documents. Even if you have a green card, if you look like you've left, they'll treat you that way. And the worst part, you won't know you're on the list until it's too late. There's no hearing, just a cold decision at the airport from one officer. The good news? You can get off that list. File your taxes, reactivate your bank account, use your driver's license, update your address, show consistent ties to the U.S. Rule number 9. Prepare like it's a job interview. You wouldn't go to a federal job interview empty-handed. So why return to the U.S. without evidence of your residency? Here's what you must carry when traveling. Most recent U.S. tax return, bank statements showing activity, utility bills in your name, rental lease or mortgage docs, U.S. driver's license, if applicable, medical or funeral documentation. Put all of this in a neat folder, physical or digital, because if they stop you at the airport, this might be the only thing that gets you through. Rule number 10. The question that can end it all. Where do you live? Simple question, right? Wrong. This is a trap question. One wrong answer can raise a permanent red flag on your file. If you pause, if your answer doesn't match your documents, if your address isn't tied to bills, taxes, or leases, they can deny you re-entry on the spot. You need to answer with confidence and proof. Say your address. Show your ID. Present a bill or lease. Treat this question like it decides your future, because it might. These aren't rumors. These are the 10 silent rules that are already changing the lives of green card holders. People who lived here for 10, 20, even 30 years, who worked, paid taxes, raised children, now being shut out by a system that changed without telling them. Don't let that be you. Now you know. Now you can prepare. Now you can protect yourself. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Drop a comment. Which of these rules shocked you the most? Because your residency isn't just a card. It's a strategy. And in today's world, it's the documented truth, not just your intentions, that will keep your door to America open. Safe travels and stay ready.